Good morning, and how are you today? Today is Sunday story time, and I'm going to share one of my favorite stories. Some of you will have heard it from me before, and it's about self-belief, and it follows the power of a little frog. So it begins. Once upon a time, there was a lot of little frogs, and they decided to run a race, and the goal was to reach the highest point of a tower. And so they gathered the crowd, and there was a large audience watching this race of all these tiny little frogs. And the crowd murmured and mumbled amongst themselves and thought, hey, that's a really high tower. Not sure those tiny little frogs will ever reach the top of that tower. Anyway, the gun went off, and off the frogs jumped and ran. And one by one, they started collapsing and falling by the way. They were getting really tired. And the rest of the frogs continued to jump towards the tower. And as they started climbing up the tower, one by one, these frogs just kept falling apart. They were exhausted. And the crowd was saying things like, whoa, it's far too high. They will never climb there. You're not strong enough. It is not possible for you to achieve that. Oh, it's way too difficult. Anyway, one by one, the frogs fell by the way, but one little frog continued and reached the top of the tower, and he won the race. And so the crowd gathered around, and they wanted to know why this little frog, what was it about this little frog that enabled him to succeed and achieve? And it turned out that the little frog, was deaf. He'd not heard the crowd saying, it's too difficult, it's impossible, you'll never achieve, you're not strong enough. It's too much. He hadn't heard them. This little frog had self-belief. So the key message is, be careful who you listen to, and are you trusting your own inner beliefs, or are you listening to people that are saying, you're not possible, it's not possible, you're not able to achieve? Final question for you today is, who or what are you choosing to listen to? Have a fabulous day. Thanks. Bye.